Well, I guess I'm trying something different today. I'm using a primer that I haven't really used much yet. And I went back to using this big moisturizer. It's kind of, I think it's supposed to be more for your body. They don't really tell you. Okay. Support these cute building blocks with our nourishing face moisturizer. Okay. But on the thing, it doesn't really tell you. But I guess you can use it for your face. But it makes your skin pretty soft. It's from St. Ives. So I thought I left this with my boyfriend, but I guess I have it since it's in my hand. But this is usually what I was using, the oil-free acne moisturizer. Because I have a breakout and I'm trying to not make it worse. And the little red marks right here are like the scabs of them healing over. So you would think I would learn by now with face masks. There's all different kinds of face masks out there you can try to, like, put on your face, the sheet mask type things. They even have a big, like, moisturizing one here that I might try, but this is one I used before. It's a charcoal one, and it's supposed to bubble up, and it was fine before, but then it like broke me out the one night and I had like bumps all over my cheeks. I'm like, what's going on? And it didn't do that before, but hopefully this Skin Active one will be nice later on when I try that. So no, I won't give up on face masks entirely because I don't think every single one's gonna break me out, but the one I had like really broke me out. It's like you can feel the texture of them a little bit, but it's a lot better than what it was, believe it or not. So, yeah. My face is getting better and moisturized and primed. So, I was pretty much going to go in foundation. And that's when I found this bag of some of my goodies I got. And I was on vacation, and I was like, oh, my moisturizer that I do use ended up in here somehow. And Airspun is that brand that has like that really big powder that you see and people smell, like they say it smells like old ladies because it's like probably really fragrance. I didn't know that they do loose face highlighter, so it's Snow Much Ace is the shade. I found it at Big Lots, so I thought that was neat. I might try it. The other stuff is just like a little eyeshadow palette, a liquid catsuit thing from Dollar Tree, like some Wet n Wild stuff ended up in that $1 tree. I thought that was neat. A little blush. I might wear it, even though I have this whole thing. I feel like it's kind of funny to me when like a drugstore brand, they're like, yeah, peach, we want it to smell like peach and be peach, when they probably already know this exists. Like, drugstore dupes are everywhere, or at least copies. Nothing wrong with it though. Sometimes I can see it would bother the brand, but I feel like that's always going to happen. Something with makeup, there's always going to be like that one brand trying to do the most. Yeah, some stuff that I got recently. I'm about to put on this foundation and see how it goes. I may not even need powder because it's supposed to be really, really matte, I'm hearing, but we'll see. So I have this foundation, the Born This Way. It's the matte version. I haven't worn it yet. And I have this pointed foundation brush, but I did go and clean my sponge if I need to like blend it out better, because there's like hit and miss reviews when I just looked up that brush. Yes, people leave reviews for a brush. Let's see, I like my shirt. It's really cute. I've been looking for like one of these. Grogan Wolf is the brand that has it, but I really don't want to risk getting it dirty because I just put it on today and I haven't worn it before. So I don't want that to get messed up. And if I type from time to time, it's because I'm talking to him and just replying. And my laptop's about to die. So I gotta make sure that's plugged in. Or this video goes bye-bye. I got scrunchies today from the dollar store, but I think they're out in a bag and I didn't feel like getting them, so I put a cap on. I have my Throna wig. Wait. It just kind of helps. I feel like he did a whole little thing, like a whole transformation. Except it's not like drag makeup or anything. And Taco Bell when I had this other Baja Blast that he told me about. Like the colada one or whatever it is. It's alright. Not my favorite. I probably prefer the Baja Blast as it is, the original. I wanted to try it since I'm a Taco Bell fanatic. If I were to ever be, I'm saying hypothetically, because I don't think this would ever happen in any capacity where I'd ever have enough traffic, but if I could be sponsored by one thing, I'd probably want Taco Bell to sponsor me. Just give me food for free forever. Or reduce price, I don't know. Is that too much already? Probably. A little bit of drippage. Scary. I'm not good using brushes, but we'll try it. And some people say it like streaks, but if it does, I have my sponge. The smell of it kind of reminds me of like a Clinique foundation I've had, but also like a mix of Wet n Wild Photo Focus, like that paint smell kinda. But yeah, they say you can use this to highlight and I think even contour some stuff. And then some people are like, I'm actually using this to set my powder under my eyes. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess that's not a bad idea either. Maybe it's just me and not knowing what like motions and shit to do. But I feel like from here on out, I'm probably just gonna place it and then use my sponge? Question mark? Because I've seen people do that too with like different products like this. They like just lay it down and then go in with a sponge anyway. I might have to do what I do. I know a lot of people say to use a damp sponge, to not use the sponge dry for their foundation, but I just feel like it never like does the full effect for me. I don't know. I feel like it shears it out to too much and like doesn't give me coverage the way I want. When I first started out with makeup, I was like, I want full coverage all the time, and that's all I want. And then I just kind of realized, I'm fine with medium, honestly. And if my skin is better than this, I'm okay with light coverage. Like, I don't need to have the heavy shit going on. So, I'm pretty much a light to medium kind of person. But if I'm using a foundation that's supposed to be full coverage, then I guess that can be like my exception. And I'm gonna be using those, whatchamacallit, the BoxyCharm items too, because I have that sunbeam thing. I want to try it out and put it with my concealer and see how it goes, because this is a really matte foundation. So if I have a little bit of glow going on, I won't be too mad at it. And I really want to cover like this spot up. But I did have mascara on already. In case like someone's like, didn't you already have makeup on of any kind? I had mascara on, but that was it. And as it is right now, it looks okay. I could even, maybe even walk out like this, but however, I still want to put another layer on, even at least like a spot conceal moment, because it just isn't covering up the way I want it to. And I heard there's like a little beauty hack people are doing that like you leave it on for like 30 seconds or something like that, and it's supposed to help like give more coverage. I don't know if that necessarily rings true if it's like a matte foundation or concealer. I think it might only be for like liquidy ones, but like liquidy dewy things, but I don't want it to be too like dry, because then it won't budge. But we'll see. See how it goes. Ooh. Oh, right here. I have these little charcoal wipes. They're not very moisturizing. Gotta say that. The Yes to Tomatoes ones. I love the things in this line, and I even use the toner, and it really helps like clean my face after I have a mask on. I did that one time, and it just like a lot of things showed up on that little pad. Like, okay, I guess I gotta do that sometimes. But I washed my face before this. But yeah, just to help clean the bottle, because there's no reason why it should look that messy. I like the frosty look when people do that with bottles. It just looks so pretty. I even have this palette, and I first didn't really care for it. I just kind of like some of the sparkle shades, especially the bottom one right here. But Sir was like, it looks really good. Like, he was like, I like this and this and this. I'm like, okay, so you pretty much like some of the colors I don't necessarily like, but I'll try it. I'm gonna make it a little bit, yeah. This like settled in a little bit more, feels like a little bit thicker, but it's not impossible to blend. It kind of reminds me of like when I see that hack when people like get their powder and mix it in with their foundation. I imagine it's kind of like that, because it just looks and feels thicker when I go to blend it. Oh no. The hell is that? Hang on. I saw this hack someone did. They had a bunch of makeup on their face and they went to spray it, and they're like, oh, I actually did this by accident at first, but it's like whatchamacallit, like gave them like an airbrush look to it. I think I just kind of need some of that right now, because it's like too thick the way I left it on. I was a little scared that would happen. I'm taking the other end. I think that'll help it blend a little bit more. Because it's like giving it a little bit more slip. I'm trying really hard not to swipe, but now it doesn't want to blend as easy up here either. So it's a little bit of a hit and miss hack for me, at least. Supposed to be full coverage. Maybe it's just the sponge doesn't help me the most. Okay, why am I seeing more of an improvement when I just use my finger? Maybe it's because this is like one of those microfiber type sponges. I don't know. Hang on though. Because if I was better off just using my hands, I would have done it. It's like some people frown upon you doing that, but honestly, if I would have gotten the most coverage this way, I would have done it. Alright, if I feel like I do much more, I'll end up in cakey face territory if I'm not already there, but I probably just can't see with my lighting that well. But anyway, I am gonna put some of this on. I almost thought of like putting this on top of my little zits, but I just want to keep it for my under eye. I guess they really don't give you a lot, or people just use the hell out of this, because I even saw a video last night, and the person was just like, I really have, like, not used it that many times, and I'm already so low. So, I'm doing that little hack where people have been doing that, like, whatchamacallit, the lift, that if you go and do your triangle under your eye, it's not as like lifting as what this is. So I'm doing this. Don't want to leave it on for too long. I'm trying to find my glasses because I'm pulling a Velma right now. I can't see. I can't see. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to wear on my lips, but I might wear that lip color I got today, actually. Then, this is apparently the latest shade, but it's supposed to be like an illuminator, brightener for your under eyes, apparently. But it's from my BoxyCharm. It's the Sunbeam Shape Tape Sunbeam. I never even had the regular Shape Tape concealer because I had the Makeup Revolution one. And people were saying that that one was like the dupe for Tarte Shape Tape. But this is a brightener. Oh god. It's a little too dark. I didn't think it was going to be that dark when I swatched it on my hand last night. I thought, okay, that's not too bad. But this is like the IT Cosmetics like coloring. Like, it's always like more golden. But since I have my pale as fuck concealer, hopefully it can mix and make a decent shade for me. I mean, it's Sunbeam. I should have realized like it was gonna be like not as pale. And it's the lightest shade there is, but we'll make do with what we have, fam. This is supposed to give you a more dewy under eye. You could even highlight with it if you wanted. I think my skin is a little too fair for that, so I'm gonna just keep it like this. Not bad, really. Because I think I had a good ratio of like my pale concealer. Well, if I'm able to use it, that means my sister Orange should have been able to use it. Because I think she has like drier skin and I'm the one that has oily skin. She's a very like no makeup type of person. She pretty much just like wants to cover her redness. And she'll get like a powder foundation from It Cosmetics. I have one, but it's a little dark for me. So when I tried to use the CC cream, it was breaking me out. So I'll probably try to sell on Mercari. I only used it one time. I'm seeing a little bit of like texture on my nose. But I have to keep in mind that I know that's a really matte foundation. And my nose is just like not the place for makeup to be. Probably thinking, I'm like, what the hell does that mean? Basically, I have had blackheads on my nose, like really deep blackheads since I was little. Like since I was like maybe 5 or 6, like since my glasses wearing has started. And no matter how many blackhead products I use, I can't just get rid of like what's stuck in my skin that's been stuck in my nose forever. Like, it's not just like a simple little blackhead and like you have a fix for it. It's not that easy. So, yeah, I can't really fix them. But, I'm using my hoodie cream cleanses. There we go. So, I don't really expect makeup to look good on my nose. And it's okay, because no one's really going to see me that close and personal anyway. So, it doesn't look horrible, and I did like prime and moisturize and everything, but I just see some like dry spots. So since I already know that's a really like no shine, no dew type of foundation, I kind of expected that, so it's not bad. I just know that's how it's gonna be on my skin. I'll use these brushes. They're in my Boxy Charm. The lavish ones. $30. It's bonkers to me. I don't want to do anything like too crazy because I'm usually in my comfort zone anyway when it comes to eyeshadows, but I have my Teddy Bear palette from Too Faced and I have this one, the Creme Shop. The Creme Shop. was thinking, did I want to use my lippy for the crop shop? I just might want to. Wherever that went. Let's see. I have this cushion lipstick, velvety matte. I got that when I was with him. Probably this Hello Kitty one. Because when I saw Hello Kitty, I was like, that's the marketing. It's how you get me. Hello Lippy. Tinted Moisturizing Lip Balm. But I don't really want that. Actually, no. I'll save that for another time. But I might use this cushion lippy. But I do need something on my lips right now. What am I going to use? My bag from today. I wanted to make sure I had a sharpener. Sky High waterproof, because waterproof mascaras on my face. They're just the best. A little inner corner highlighter. Wet n Wild. OB from this brand. They're saying they're supposed to be the most comfortable matte liquid lipstick that don't dry you out, and it's like, I think a lot of people make that claim. But then I have this from Wet n Wild too, and it's a lip mask. Sleeping lip mask, lavender. Like $3 or $4, maybe $5 the most. But it's like, you really expect me to sleep in this and sleep in this only. No, my lips are dry. I want something now. That's neat. I've never seen like a little tinfoil thing like that. Huh. I've never seen that before. Okay, it feels like a really thick jelly consistency. Oh. Look at that shine though. Yeah, you just have to warm it up with your finger. It feels like the jelly lip balms from e.l.f. but they're in a squeezy tube. This feels that way just because you warm it up in your finger. In the way the product is. I'm pretty sure they have a lip scrub, but I already have a different lip scrub I can use later, so use a lip scrub and then use something like this and it'll probably feel really nice. The lavender smells like a sanitizer I have that's actually lavender. I always get lavender whenever I have the option. I like the smell. Anyway, let me open up this John right here. Sand dollar, wet, jellyfish, kelp sandy, paradise sea urchin, Bakrai. Don't know what Bakrai is. And foam. So, really cute. All the colors. I think I want to go in with sandy, maybe a little bit of jellyfish, and then foam. Sandy's like the skin tone one. Jellyfish is the purple, and then foam is that holographic-y looking shade. Because I was actually going to buy a product that looked like this, but it was sold on its own. I still kind of want it, to be honest, but since this was already in the palette, I was like, well, I might as well just stick with the palette. See if I like anything. So I'm going to do this, put on mascara, a little bit of highlight, and then I'll pretty much be done. Other than like the liquid lipstick. I'm kind of debating if I want to put powder on or not. A really light layer because I don't want to look too really cakey, but we'll see. The sandy one is basic. Do you smell like anything? Okay. It doesn't have a good smell, but they're not really meant to be scented, so. Where's I'm pulling a Velma again. I'm trying to see with my hand. Feel with my hand. Put that back on. Here we go. Here we go. I already have mascara on, so I probably won't fuck with that. Did I say I was gonna buy mascara after? I think I might have. But unless I put on more mascara, I don't think I have to necessarily do that. I have the nose pad problem right at my nose. Figures. I'll have to fix that then. Probably because it is anything either. If you're a makeup wearer with glasses, you already know. You already know. You get the makeup on your glasses and it starts to wear off. Makes the indent. It's annoying. This is like a really good skin color for me. Because I have really red, veiny eyelids. Hate it. If I was doing just like simple grungy makeup with like a smudgy eyeliner, I wouldn't care. But when you're trying to look more like clean cut and even more natural, I feel like the red veiny eyelids just kind of throws me off. I might have needed a bigger eyeliner, or not eyeliner. I should brush for this step just because. It's an olive or one color type of thing. But there's that. So basically when you go in with one of these shades, you feel like you have a good base down. I'm a little scared to be using jellyfish, to be honest, because I don't know how pigmented it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to look like until I do it, so I guess we'll see. Did it do fucking anything? Is this picking up anything? Dude, I was prepared to feel scared, and that's like nothing. Alright, guess I'll do what I usually do. End up using my finger. Okay, why did I show up so much more with my finger? Guess it's just what you gotta do sometimes. Okay, well now that I laid a color down, I'll just blend it. It can be a light washed purple. I honestly don't really mind it. But what I do mind is the fallout. I'm just gonna use a little bit of this brush. Come on. Pass that away. And then, I guess I'll do the same thing to the other eye now, won't I? Basically, just laying it down for what it's gonna be. Good thing it's purple. Purple looks pretty good on brown eyes, in my opinion. Guess I even used to get eyeliners from Physician's Formula, and they would be like designed for eye color. And it's like, oh, brown eyes. They give you like brown eyeliner, purple, maybe even a black. But yeah. I'm pretty much just doing this the way it gives me a little bit more of something here. And now I'm just thinking I am having such a train of thought that I'm losing right now. Losing it. Oh yeah, the wig. Thinking what wig I wanted. I think I know what one I might use. Possibly. And now for this really holographic looking shade. Wait. Oh. It's not even like a Vaseline coated one. There's like a lot of these where it's like a pressed glitter. And it's like the top coat of it, it's like the glitter, and then you just see the Vaseline. That's not that. I'm running my finger all through it. Look at that. It's like a holographic little paste. Oh shit. Oh! You could have the most simple eye look ever. And it won't even fucking matter, because you're just gonna look like a motherfucking fairy when you put that shit in your inner corner. That's insane. Oh my god, that's so pretty. I am so glad I got this palette for like what, $13? 13? 16? One of those. That is insane. That shouldn't be so pretty. It should not be allowed to be that pretty, but it is. I'm guessing that's how the blue is gonna be too. The vacay. Okay. On the package, it looked like a rock of the English. It looked like a. No, they mistyped it. The cry. What the fuck? They're setting me up for failure. And in the thingy is this vacay. They had a typo. It said V-A-C-R-Y. Wow, I can't spell. Yeah, vacry. What the fuck? It's vacay, dude. That's funny. Can't believe they did that. They made a typo in their own packaging, and I doubt they even saw it. I wonder if all of them have that. Okay, and I've had this in my purse. But it was also from that same day I got stuff, and it was a moon dust powder. You know me. Anything with moon, moonchild, like moon dust, like anything like moon, and then it has like something else. I'm just interested right away. So it's supposed to be a translucent powder. And a sifter in there. It looks like someone tried to peel the rest of it off and they're like, oh fuck it, I don't want to steal. That's really much of anything. Lightweight powder eliminates and shine and streaks for an airbrush finish. Light with a brush or powder puff. There's a final step to set and hold makeup up to 12 hours. I thought with the whole moon dust thing that maybe it was gonna give me like a little bit of like a gloomy type of thing, but I don't think that's the case. So, yeah, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to try it. I know I love my kimchi powder, and it's like lavender toned a little bit, so it kind of like gives you coverage. But just a little translucent moment. And that way I can finally do this at my nose pads, under my eyes, and I just want to do like a little bit. I used to try to bake, and then I was kind of like, I don't think this is even doing anything for me because I'm so pale. But I don't know. This is just like really fucking pretty. Eyeshadow, like that alone was worth it. Because I don't think that other product that I was gonna buy was anything like this one. I don't think that product was gonna have that same texture, and it just looks so pretty and like very like, and it looks like you like really fucking like tried, and I didn't. It just has the pizzazz about it. Put a little more in this lid. It has like a really weird raise in it, and I don't know why they did that. I've never seen a powder have that actually. I wonder if all their stuff is made in Taiwan, because the I sure get pretty much putting it everywhere. Fuck it. I didn't think I was, but apparently I am. So that turned into a thing. Get some of that really big forehead of mine, huh? I'm just gonna let it sit for a little bit. Fuck it. But yeah, eyeshadow brushes weren't that bad. But I feel like the one I was really trying to use for the purple just was not picking up at all. I don't know why. I can't tell you, but that's what I know. For my face highlighter, I think I'll try a little bit of the Airspun. I'm gonna be super careful because I feel really scared about it. Like it's just gonna fuck up and make a mess. So we'll see about that. I had these extra brushes on deck if I needed them. I hope I'm not taking too long for him, but I was like, take your time, I'll be here. So, hey, if you really don't want me to take my time, don't offer. Because this is a relaxing process for me. Oh. While I'm here, should I tell you guys my really weird, like, fortune teller thing I have when I was on vacation with him? We're almost an hour in. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just chilling and trying new things. I'll probably put this as like get ready with me for no reason. Like whatchamacallit, what else can I put? Like full face of new products. Probably that. But the fortune teller thing, I went and saw this lady because at the boardwalk I was at, a lot of the stuff wasn't like really open with COVID, and I think it's a lot more lively at night, and I was like early morning / early afternoon hours. So this lady was there, and I was really surprised that she was open, because most of the psychic places were not. Someone even had like a thing on their door to like call a number instead, so I wonder if they're just doing it from home. But this lady, there's bits and pieces of it I do remember. I may not remember every single thing she said, but she did tell me, like, don't be telling people my business. She was like, the really weird thing was we were gonna go to a wedding and we ended up not going. And then she, like, in my reading was like, there is a wedding coming up and you should go. And I was just like looking over at Sir, like, I feel kind of attacked. I didn't say that, but like we just like both had a look on our face. Like, out of all things, I know like a wedding is super normal. Like, she didn't have to be extraordinary to say like I'll be going to a wedding, but the fact that it was happening that day and she told me about a wedding, like, really fucking weird. Like, either she was legit or she was just really fucking lucky in telling me that. It's so weird. And then she was like talking about like business stuff with me, and I'm just like, okay, like, I don't know how to take this, and saying like I'll be going somewhere soon, I think was like one of the things, saying I'll have like business opportunity. And like after like we talked about the reading, him and I, he was like, I can't see that because I want to be like an entrepreneur, but like making it seem like him and I might have something going on, like business wise. Like, she was very adamant that I'm gonna have 3 kids, and I'm like, I don't know about that. She's like, yeah, you're gonna have 3 kids and you're gonna have a long life and all this stuff, the wedding, me traveling somewhere, like all kinds of stuff. There might be more to it than what I remember right now, because it's been like a week, but yeah, there was just like other stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh, she was talking about like the medical field of something, like that I'll do something related to that, and I'm like, I don't know about that. Or just like something about like something medical, and I'm just like, I don't know. And I kind of thought maybe the 3 kids was supposed to be a sign for like my niece and nephews, like maybe I'll like be closer with them. But unless I have a change of heart one day, I highly doubt I would ever have a kid. So the fact that she's like, no, you're gonna have 3, I don't think so, ma'am. But yeah, it was like, I feel like there was a couple other things I might be missing out on, but for the most part, that was like the main stuff. Trying to think if there was like another piece. I just can't think of it. I'm running such a blank. It's probably been too long, and I didn't write down notes like I thought I was going to. And I wanted to talk about it sooner. I'm like, nah, not yet. Maybe I'll just sit on it. And now I just can't think of it. Just can't seem to think of what I had on my brain. But it was good. Hit and miss. $20 for my feature, my palm reading. And yeah, if I ever remember more, I'll tell you. It's just for what it was, and it happened so fast. Like, I feel like I'm not gonna remember every little thing, but at the time, my memory was a lot more fresh with it. I'm gonna make sure this powder is blended out, because I didn't really go in and like do that. I kind of just let it sit, so it's like I was baking it without intentionally baking it. I don't know if other people really like set their face with the powder when they have this foundation on. But I did, so. I'm just a super oily gal, that's what I felt like I had to do. I feel like, here you go. It like kind of didn't set. There we go. It's better. And that's pretty much decently covered. It didn't really like take and make my face red again, which is nice. So now my face is pretty prepped for the setting spray now. I moved on everything. So either I usually go in KVD or one of my other ones. Too Faced Hangover. I'll probably just go on KVD because I trust it. And then after I do that, I'll do my lip and my highlight. It will be right at like an hour long or a little under an hour. I was going to use this puff, but I think I just want to use a different brush for the highlight. Like this one. Here we go. This looks very pretty and very pigmented. Do that in a second. Take a shot every time I had to take off my glasses. I like the fact it smells like cucumber. Excuse the fuck out of me. I don't know if that's just because I did my, whatchamacallit, my setting powder beforehand, and that has something to adhere to. That's like Nikki Tutorial's, like, glow right there, like, she loves her glow, so does Jaclyn Hill. I feel like this is essentially, like, something they probably would have really liked if they ever knew about it. Because I never heard of this brand even having these products. I just knew them for their setting powder and that was it. So, if they have more highlighters, oh my god. Look at this shit! Look at it! I'm making my eyes more glowy, yes I am. It's not for everyone. I can tell you that right now. It's certainly not for everybody. This might be even too much for me, but it's so fucking pretty. So if you ever see this powder and you're interested in something like this, even if you tone it down, but the Blue Space highlighter, it's so Snow Much Ice. Really pretty. Really, really pretty. My God, I am glowing from within and externally and internally and everything. Oh my God. That's a little crazy. I might go back in with my moon dust and just kind of take away some of it, because it is a little itty bitty bit intense. Hello, Rudolph. You rang? That glow is fucking like otherworldly. Like, this isn't even covering it. Might be dialing it down a little bit, but like, damn. Damn. That's all I gotta say. Damn. Do my little itty bitty jaw contour, because I got that double chin that I've developed in recent months. So, trying to get my jaw back. Maybe one day I'll get some Kybella, which is the thing they put here, and it's supposed to get rid of your double chin. But for now, this is what I'll do. I don't really contour the other bits of my face, but that's that. And then I'll try this lippy on and put on a wig. So actually, let me get my wig right now. I think I'm gonna wear this one right here. And I had my one brush. Actually, oh, I'm about to fall. Like a wig cap there already. But yeah, I'm just gonna brush this out real quick. She hasn't been worn in a little while. She's a little rusty. Alright. She's really not in that bad a shape, but needs a little bit of detangling and de-poofing. That day we were gonna go on a date. Well, we did go on a date, but I was gonna wear this like really purple wig and have it in the bag right here. But the brush I had for it at the time was just like not helpful for it at all. It would not detangle. I was like, it's okay, you don't have to brush it anymore. Because that one, like, I had a really loose like paddle brush in it, and like, it wasn't a detangling one for that type of wig. It just wasn't doing it. So this one, at least you can like tell, and you're able to feel the difference. Like, this one is better for knots. So yeah, feels better already. Maybe I should more out then, but I have my little sideburn hairs. They like to stick out. It might cut me off an hour, but if it does, it's pretty much the look. I'll try to put this lippy on real quick. But if you watch this, thanks for watching. Especially for this long, you're a real one. But I really like how the eyes came out. The light purple and the glitter. Nothing too special, but it's a little something. I feel like I'm so glowy I don't even need blush at this point. So I'm kind of tempted to do blush, so I don't know. This is like really, really fucking taped. Oh my god. Yeah, I had to rip it open. I don't got patience for that. But I guess I'll put on a little bit. Why not? I'm already really glowy, so might as well be pink and glowy, you know? I actually have one of these from Black, but it's neat. I like products like this. It's like they have the product in the lid or something and you have to like distribute it. I feel like it just like makes your lips look plump. I don't know what it is about it, but something about it just kind of makes it have that effect. It's like it covers up crevices I can't usually get. I don't know. I feel like with other products I have to like really try to like overline, but with that, not so much. I feel like it just kind of looks more natural because it is a powder. I can't close it now. Oh, you twist it. That's why. And then to top it off, I'll use this lip plumper I have. I like the ones from Soap and Glory because it feels kind of like, you know, when your hand's waking up and you feel like the little electric like tingles. It feels like that, but like on your mouth. It's really neat. It doesn't hurt. It just feels different. So, that's that. I'm pretty much done. So, I'm a little more glowy than I'm meant to be. But I ain't mad at it. Is it too much glow? Or is it a glow up? I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it. The only other thing I would do is probably put on a little bit more mascara. So I can do that real quick. Just to make my eyes look more popping. I think I had the original Sky High, but I didn't have waterproof. Yeah. Even has a little blue thing. So full face and makeup. Pretty much brand new makeup. And I think my favorite thing so far would be the foundation, the highlight, and eyeshadow palette actually. Just because of this glitter. The glitter alone made it worth it for me. I'm really happy he actually talked me into getting it. He wasn't like, baby, you need this palette or anything like that, but kind of was like, yeah, I like this one. And I probably wouldn't have picked it. We have the creme shops in CVS now. I don't know how long that's been a thing, but I don't go to CVS that often, and I don't think it was at my local CVS. So I have on a different mascara, and then this one, it's like on top of it, and it just kind of like woke my eyelashes back up. It's like, oh hey, yeah, we're here. We can bring something to the table. So I really like that. I got the Colossal mascara from Maybelline waterproof. Maybe it's old stock, but the one I had is really dry. Like, unless you dip it back in, it just doesn't feel like that nice. So I already like this one more. And more than that, because I like the original. And I like the mascara. So ooh, excuse me, I don't know what that was. You ever have like one eye look way better than the other when it comes to your eyelashes? That's the one that's being right now. But it's okay. Sometimes you just gotta let the spider lashes happen. Because this is the second time today spider lashes try to be a thing on my eyes, and I'm like, you know what? I'm probably just gonna let it happen. The universe is like, why are you trying to fight it? Just have spider lashes. I don't fucking know. It's happening now. Probably gonna put this in my purse. Flung right on top of my purse. But yeah, let me know if this is like your jam or not. Because right now it's pretty much my jam. Little moon doll. Moon doll. So happy to have this shirt from Rogan Wolf. They have an Amazon shop. It was a little hard to find. For me at least. Because you have to go under their posts. It's like they didn't have a clothing section. You had to go to posts and then like find it through there some way. But like $20, $28, something like that. It would have been more than that originally. But I'm happy with it. Happy with the way this looks. So if you were to get anything from what I showed you, if you're into makeup, if you're not, I don't know why you're here, but my boyfriend watches, so he's not into it, but he likes how I like it. Airspun highlight, if that's your thing. I would say the Moon Dust powder, nothing really wrong with it, so I might even recommend that, but I would say you don't have to go out of your way for like a translucent powder. They're everywhere, but it was a good one. The eyeshadow palette, especially that glitter shade. What else? The mascara. Mascara is pretty good, even though I already had mascara on from hours ago. Yeah. Translucent powder. What else do I have on that's new? Oh yeah, the foundation. I never had any other formula of it because the one time I tried it on, it didn't fit me before. It wasn't the right color and I gave it to my sister. But the Born This Way matte's pretty good. Especially if I do a little check-in from hours from now. I'll tell you what it looks like on my skin because I'm an oily person. So, these so far would be my recommendations. And if you like the lippy. But I'll have to see how long that lasts, especially since I have a gloss on it. But these are my faves right now. I'll probably take a couple of pictures of my snappy chat. Snappy, snappy, snappy chat. Yeah. Hopefully my makeup wears okay, especially since I have glasses and the nose pad thing. It's annoying. But I knew there was a bang that was like trying to pop out. I did a video like that one time. It was like the bang was like stuck in the wig. I'm like, really? The whole entire time the hair was like looped in the wig. It's really annoying. But okay, I'm done. I'll be out of your guys' hair for anyone that's watching. And if you watched this long, thank you. You're a real one. I felt like there was hair on my glasses. Okay. Yeah, I think there was. Here we go. See you guys later. I don't know what I'll be posting next, but the next thing I post, see you then, whatever that is. Bye.